Hello friends, the subject of data structure and algorithms. Today's lecture will be cover a topic of probe, synonyms, overflow, perfect hash function, load factor and load density and hashing. First of all, probe. Its calculation of an address and the test for success is known as probe. Synonyms. Key those has to the same address are called as synonyms. Overflow. The result of more keys hashing to the same address, and if there is no room is the bucket, then it is said to that overflow has occurred. Collision and overflow are synonyms when they are bucket is size is 1. Next, perfect hash function. A perfect hash function H for a set of S. S is hash function that map distinct element is S to a set of M integers with no collision. A perfect hash function with values in a limited range can be used for efficient lookup operation. By placing key from S or other associated values in a table indexed by the output the function. Advantages. A perfect hash function with the value in a limited range can be used for efficient lookup operation. Second advantage is no need to apply collision resolution techniques. Load factor. Load factor is defined as m minus n, where n is total size of hash table and m is perfect number of entries which can be interested before incremented in a size of underlying data structure are required. Formula of load factor. Load factor is alpha is equal to number of elements present in hash table divided by total size of hash table. If load factor is equal to constant, then time complexity of insert, search, delete is equal to OS to 1. Load factor and load density. Load factor. The ratio of number of items in a table to the size of is called load factor. Load density. The identifier density of a hash table is the ratio n divided by t, where n is number of identifier in the table. The loading density or loading factor of hash table is n is equal to a divided by sb. T is total number of possible elements. Load density. The identifier density of a hash table is the ratio of n by t. For example, consider the hash table with b equal to 26, bucket and s is equal to 2. We have n is equal to 10. Distinct identifier which representing a C library function. This table has a load factor A of 10 by 52 is equal to 0.1. Hashing. Hashing is a searching technique that use a constant time. The complexity of hashing is OS to 1. Till now, we read two techniques for searching: linear search and binary search. The worst time complexity in linear search is O has to n and O log n in binary search. In both searching technique, the searching depend upon the number of elements, but we want to the technique that takes a constant time. So hashing technique that provide a constant time. In hashing techniques, the hash table, the hash function are used. Using the hash function, we calculate the address at which value can be stored. Hashing and hash function. The main idea behind the hashing is to create the key value pair. If the key is given, then the algorithm compute in index at which the value will be stored. It can be written as index is equal to hash key. There are number of data stored in a hash table. Types of hash function. There are three calculating hash function. One, division method, second, floating method, and third is a mid-square method. In division method, the hash function can be defined as s to ki equal to ki percent m, where m is the size of hash function. For example, if key value is 6 and size of hash table is 10, when we apply the hash function to key, then the index would be h has to 6 is equal to 6 model of 10 is equal to 6. The index is 6 at which the value of is stored. First, division method. This is most simple and easiest method to generate a hash value. The hash function divides the value by k and m and then uses the remainder obtained formula h has to k is equal to k mod of m, where here k is key value and m is the size of hash table. Second method is the mid-square method. Is very good hashing method. It involves two steps to compute the hash function value square. The value of key, that is k, to extract middle r digit as a hash value. Formula h of k is equal to h of k x k. Here k is key value. Types of hash function. Next example. Suppose hash function table has 100 memory location. So r is equal to 2 because 2 digits are required to map the key to the memory location. K is equal to 60. Kx k is equal to 60 has to 60 is equal to 3600 hours. 60 is equal to 60. The hash value is obtained 60. Third, digit floating method. This method involves two steps. Divided the key value k into a number of parts, that is k1, k2, k3 and kn, where each part has the same number of digits except for the last part that can have lesser digit than other part. At the individual parts, the hash value is obtained by ignoring the last carry if any. Formula k is equal to k1, k2, k3 and kn. S is equal to k plus 1, k plus 2 plus k3 plus k4 and kn. K is a h of k is equal to s. Here s is obtained adding the parts of the key. The example of digit flowing method. K is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. K1 is equal to 12. K2 is equal to 34. K3 is equal to 5. S is equal to K1 plus K2 plus K3 is equal to 12 plus 34 plus 5 is equal to 51. K is equal to hash table value is 51. Next method is multiplication method. This method is involve the following step. Choose the constant value a that 0 greater than a and a greater than 1. Multiple the key value with a. Extract the fractional part of ka. Multiply the result of the above the step by the size of hash table, that is m, the hash value is obtained by taking the floor of the result obtained is the next formula. H of k is equal to floor m ka mod of 1. Here m is the size of hash table, k is key value, a is constant value, where ka mod of 1 means the fractional part of ka, that is ka minus a bracket ka. Example, k is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A is equal to 0.35, 78, 40. M is equal to 100 and H of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Floor is 1 of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into 0.35, 78, 40 mod of 1. Floor 100 into 44, 17.53, 48 mod of 1 is equal to floor 100 into 0.53, 48 is equal to floor 53.48 is equal to 53. Thank you friends for watching this video.